Hi, I'm here.
Hi, I'm still here.
I think we're back. I think we're back.
Hooray.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So sorry. That was not
It's
like
okay.
woogs. That just like the internet just straight up died. Oh my.
Yikes.
Yikes on bikes. Great. Well, this is in another event, I guess. That's frustrating, but we can combine them. It will be fine. It will be fun. Welcome back, everybody. Hi. Hi, everyone. A hiccup in the Matrix. Yes, indeed. Okay. So we're back. We
Are we
probably.
back?
I'm seeing excellent connection. I had no packet loss. The internet just went, nope. We're done. And we're back. We're doing great, sweeties. I thought, I'm going to be honest with you, Lashy. I thought you had disconnected. So I moved myself into full screen and I had kind of taken over.
You thought it was me?
Yeah.
How dare you?
I mean, is it really a previewed stream without tech issues? Yeah. Fair enough. Well, we're back, baby. We're back. Hi. Sorry about that. It's my biggest frustration about YouTube streaming on YouTube is that I can't reconnect to our old event. It really bothers me.
That sucks. We should be able that they need to work. They gotta fix that. Oh, real quick before no spoilers for Doomsday or whatever that thing was with the people sitting in chairs. We didn't watch it, and we're not going to.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't. No spoilers, please.
I don't want any
wanna know.
spoilers. I don't want any spoilers.
We don't want to know. We don't want to know.
It instantly becomes its own video. Yes, Riconi. It's really frustrating because I have to like pre-build all of this stuff in order to like link it, and then when it just like No, you're fine, everybody. Well, shoot. No one was in the chairs. It was just names. I know, but I don't want to know.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to. I don't want to know.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
So I believe we were talking about Andromeda.
Yeah, we were
right?
talking. Yeah, we were talking about
Andromeda.
I thought we were talking about Xena Warrior Princess, right?
Yes. The sapphic '90s show that I definitely didn't catch the undertones of when I was a kid. Really didn't catch that stuff. Surprise to the surprise of no one.
Oh
of
man,
course,
you didn't pick up on any social cues? What a shocker, dude!
Jay, they were best friends kicking butt. All right.
Oh man, yeah, we were talking about sliders. That's right, Kev Thron.
Those terrible Cro-Magnons, man. That I hate. You know what? It's the worst endings of any television show. Sliders and Quantum Leap.
Yeah,
hated it. Hated it.
No, I thought it was fun.
And Sam Beckett never returned home.
Yeah, dude.
That's the worst card to pop up at the end of a show. That's terrible.
Sarah,
not the only one.
Sarah, I think I missed your $2 super chat of $2 for "We Built This City" crashing the internet. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not 100% sure if we're going to cover Murderbot or not, only because I'm not sure. We don't know anything about it. Like we're not really like privy to it.
The trailer just dropped.
A lot of people have been asking about it, but
okay.
You know, it's we can put it in the at this point we're going to need, something to cover the Severance slot, but what can you do? Anyways, do we want to go into depth in Wheel of Time or Daredevil right now?
Well, let's go Daredevil first. It was the show that came out on Tuesday. Let's just do Daredevil.
Oh, you should read the most recent super chat, I think.
Emily McDonald coming with a $2 super chat. Just want to say the editing has been amazing lately. That is, thank you. I will accept that on behalf of our editing team. Thank you. I'm not the only one editing these videos anymore.
Yes, but you do the lion's share.
I do the lion's share, but she could be talking about the Gravity Falls edit or the Willow edit, and I didn't edit those.
Yes, but you also trained those people how to edit their content.
Yes, I know. I'm accepting on behalf of the team.
I think you take all of it. You did. There is no team. There is only Zulu. You know?
Yep, that's right, Jay. I got here on my own. Actually, the whole videos I do on my own. If you look below you, Jay, you'll notice you don't have any legs. That appendage you see is my arm.
Yeah, dude. Till I'm 90. I know. So, Daredevil. Let's just go into Daredevil. I don't know why I'm trying. Sorry. Do you think
Turtle coming in with a $5 super chat just popped in to say your reactions legitimately cheered me up. Spin fast, go up. Sure is a good idea. I love the content. Peaches never say die.
Yeah, man. Spin your lightsaber. You'll fly. It's Adams all the way down. That's funny. Now we talked about this in the episode, but I think we can probably go into a little bit of depth here.
Sure.
Do you? Because I've been thinking about this a lot.
Okay.
Do you think they earned it? Actually.
Yes. I think ultimately they did. Because at now that we're at the end of the season and where everything is standing with New York City being under martial law and control of Fisk and all of this stuff happening is because of Vanessa.
Okay.
It wasn't because of Fisk. It was because Vanessa was trying to protect her little scheme in the ports.
Yeah.
And because Wilson was elsewhere, because Echo shot him in the face, and now he is just kind of coming on the coattails of her plan. But that her decision has ruined everything.
Yeah.
It ruined Matt. It ruined Matt. It ruined Wilson because I think Wilson could have possibly been, well, at least a competent mayor. If he was, if he wasn't getting pulled, by Vanessa, but
yeah,
because she wanted to keep the business going, he loves her that much.
I'm starting to pull. Did Daredevil earn?
Okay. So, I think they did. I think they did earn it. I think they did earn it.
Ninja Theory. With a $5 super chat, do you guys think any of the new Daredevil characters are as interesting as the characters from Netflix?
Well, have we gotten any new characters? The only one we got so far is White Tiger's niece.
Well,
she has not really
comic book characters, but we got we
Cherry. Cherry's not really a character.
I thought BB was fun. I thought
BB's fun. I like BB. Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I think Wilson's kind of deputy communications director was
Gandolfini's kid.
I thought he did a great job, and they really framed that really nicely. I'm gonna be honest. I think in the last shot, would it have killed him to show Luke or Jessica or everyone's favorite Danny Rand? We could have.
So here's the thing.
Would it have killed him? Would it have killed him?
And I agree that a couple of people should could have maybe walked into the back of the bar and just said hi, and then we continue on with Matt's speech.
Yeah.
And it's just Matt in the final shot, but we know that he's got some friends. But someone did mention in the comment that the point of all of this is going to be it's the city rallying together, and it's ordinary citizens that have no powers rising up in mass to take their city back. And absolutely, that is great, and especially a good message for the times that we live in. But
yeah,
that can be the ultimate message at the end, and the final battle is the city of New York. Matt has won over the city of New York. And what Wilson's doing is wrong, and we're having a peaceful mass uprising, and no, you need to stop this. We're not doing this martial law thing anymore. This has to end. While Matt beats the crap out of Wilson in the mayor's office or whatever.
Yeah.
But on the way there through the 9 episodes, there's a lot of powered people in the city that are going to be affected by this.
Yeah.
And they should be helping.
Dave, hey, what's up, Dave? With a $2 super chat. What's the third show for Pilot Week? We're doing Owl House.
Owl House.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think
Owl
it's
House.
in the middle of. Oh, we didn't make that joke. Owl House in the middle
didn't.
of a street. We had a great time with it. It's a great reaction. It is going to be very difficult to beat Gravity Falls.
Guys, Gravity Falls seems like the new Heat.
Yeah.
It outperformed The Last of Us, Jay. It did better than The Last of Us. And it's still going.
Confession, found you during CK. Didn't know any other shows, so in between seasons I watched you react to stuff I didn't even know just to spend time with y'all. Oh, thanks. Thanks, you Goddess the Poet. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Found you during CK. Is that COVID?
CK.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. What's CK?
Anyways. Well, we're glad to have you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Spectacular. Wow.
We're not good at abbreviations.
Great to
Words,
see,
words aren't a combination of letters.
great to
Come on
see
now.
y'all without makeup. Dude, we don't wear makeup. Anyway, we've thought about it.
Oh, maybe we should. I
Are
mean,
you-
we
are you bringing-
are sleepy boys.
Are you,
know,
bringing
sometimes.
any Kimberly brought up the idea of taking concealer with us.
Well, I mean, we couldn't use the same concealer. Our skin tones are vastly different, Jay.
I wouldn't say we wouldn't use the same. That's yucky. We wouldn't do that. You clearly never use stage makeup. You don't share makeup.
No. Yeah, I know. But
You-
no, I
you only get so many letters in a super chat. That makes sense.
I mean, we've had that discussion about using, just a little makeup to, conceal, a little under eyes or whatever, because these cameras are high def. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
ultimately, no, we're bringing sunscreen. And there is some sunscreen, concealer or whatever, or foundation. I guess I don't know makeup, guys. I don't know makeup.
But back to Daredevil. Sorry,
Sure.
I'm the one keeping us on topic. Can you believe it?
Now, what is going on?
We are 113 people have voted in the poll. 82% of people say that they earned it. I agree. If you had talked to me before the last 2 episodes, I would have told you that the answer was no. I'll be totally
Well, I think what some people were saying in the comments was it was episode 1, 8, and 9 that when they pulled the show back and started redoing stuff. Those were the new episodes that they shot after.
interesting.
Yeah, and they just kind of fixed and tweaked a little bit some of those in between episodes.
Yeah. Nico with a $5 super chat. Gravity Falls, Owl House, and Amphibia are like the trio of that vein of Disney animation. Hopefully, after G Falls, they can fill in the slot. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We want them all to do great. Win or lose, we had a lot of fun with, and I think we can still make really good reaction content with that. It just didn't necessarily, pop off in the way that we wanted it to. Which is a shame. So we might cover that in one. We might cover all those episodes in one.
We'll bluey it.
Yeah, we'll kind of speed run those a little bit because I still think I still want to finish that show.
And there's still more sports stories for us to share with each other.
Yeah, it's about yeah. Yeah. Yeah, more. Adam can tell more stories of bad sportsmanship and that you shouldn't.
A burning intensity to be the best, Jay. The best there ever was.
I mean, I understand that, and the fact that you don't like Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty wild to me. All right, I'm going to. But yeah, if you talk to me before, well, I will say I think that the first scene with Frank started that ball down the hill in order to really get there and to get me to a place where I was feeling better about it.
You mean when Matt went to him for permission to put down the suit again?
He got life and yeah. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
What did Foggy get? Yeah.
Like the fact that I remember the line, it just speaks to how yeah. But thank God they finally got to the butt kicking. because there was a lot of sitting
There
around.
better
in
be a
that
lot
one.
of butt kicking in season 2.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate what they were going for, and I appreciate the law drama. I appreciate that what makes Daredevil so compelling is that Matt Murdock is also really, really damn interesting. But
Dave Arroyo coming in with a $5 super chat. When we see Return to Oz reaction and Lilo and Stitch, both are on the board. We will get to them.
Wheelers,
Return to Oz,
man.
yeah,
don't-
Wheelers.
I don't want.
Jay, I've only
She
watched it
takes
once when I was
her
a kid.
head off, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna be so funny. My mom's here, by the way, everybody, and my mom has chimed in. Adam was an intense athlete. There is no better way of phrasing it. That is exactly right. I was an intense athlete.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly how I was. But you still doing that? Where are you, Henry?
Mm-hmm.
But Henry.
I saw Return to Oz at a way too young of an age. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But I just feel like we're gonna. How many Vicky Valancourt jokes can we make? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, you'll be making all of them because I don't. Oh, is that Waterboy?
you paused in such a way that I was like, "Oh, we lost him again. Ah, crap, my internet." Did
Yeah,
you,
but you didn't. But you didn't lose me. We lost you, bud. So don't be coming over here.
no, I remember it completely differently.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I got it. I got a text message from you that just said, "I'm pulling the power on my router because I hate you and I hate the peaches, and this is all your fault because I hate you in your face."
And especially your face.
It was really mean. It was like really mean. Yeah, and then you sent me a picture of just like you just flipping me both birds.
Yeah, and my butt. It's my bare butt.
It's just your whole butt, just both
My
Christmas.
whole butt. Yeah, the biggest.
Yeah,
the biggest.
Yeah,
the
your
biggest moon.
huge butt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is there two white lines on this picture? Legs go all the way up. Goofy Geek with a $5 super chat. Hot take: if we didn't have the Netflix Daredevil looming, I think the episodes 2 through 7 would make an amazing tones for a Daredevil show. I mean, yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they had to remedy. They had to remedy they had to remedy that because like that tone was a lot different, and they needed to respect the tone that they had previously, but also create their own new one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tricky. So sometimes you just have to let the past die, right, Lashy?
Never let the past die, Jay. That's a
man.
stupid statement to have. You should respect the past, learn from the past, so you don't repeat the past. Don't let the past die.
Yeah, man.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
It's a stupid thing to say. A child would say that. That's stupid.
And Cheese Mood with a $2 super chat. I just wanted Matt to have dinner with the Khans. Me
I
too.
want Matt to have everyone. I think that here's the thing. Hey, Marvel, you put that idea into our heads now, and now you have to follow through.
Yeah.
You have to follow through. You can't have one father of a superhero invite another superhero, even though he has no idea, over for dinner,
He knew.
and then not follow through with that.
Matt knew. He had to have known.
No, maybe Matt knew, but his Mr. Khan didn't.
Oh, sure. But I think he knew when he was talking about her that I was like, well, yeah, well. Anyways, so Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil. I mean, it's a great place to end it.
I think so too. How do you feel about their utilization of Muse? Because a lot of people were really lighting it up in the comments about like how they kind of wasted Muse, how it was kind of stupid, and yada yada yada. And I understand. Like, I did a deep dive into like the comic book origins of Muse and like looked through that story, and that was cool because I was interested in the character. I gotta be honest with you. It's the kind of thing where I'm like, this is a new enough character that I don't know why so many people are so precious about it. Does that make sense?
Sure. I mean, well, the thing is, the difference between comics and live action stuff is that comics you rarely don't kill the villains because you need to recycle them. You need to keep them in the back pocket for years down the line.
Yeah.
But like, we're never. Muse is such a, doesn't have an interesting enough backstory or power set to threaten anybody again. And that's exactly what would happen in a real world situation. It's like, he is a serial killer and killed, 6 dozen people? Like, yeah. And Heather's the one that got him. Oh, Heather. Okay.
That's next on my list to talk about.
Okay.
I wanted to keep that towards the end because I knew you were gonna like lose your cool.
Listen. Listen.
Wait, no. First, let me read these super chats.
Okay. No, first off, first listen. Have you thought about this? First listen.
Okay, just let me read these super chats, and then you can go in on Heather. I'm so sorry. I just know this is going to take a second.
I'm not going to go in on Heather. I just have some questions about her character.
Please.
Better hurry up, Jay.
Matt Schofield with a $10 super chat. I just wanted to say that I love your videos. It makes me feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. It sounds a simple thing, but it's not, and it's super appreciated. Thanks. Hey, that's what we're going for. That's literally
the business model.
We
did it.
That's literally what we're trying to make. So I'm glad that landed. And Jeff Blue with a $5 super chat. The finale left felt more like a Punisher show, which makes sense coming from a showrunner of the Punisher series. I hope they get back to more of a Daredevil feel. I kind of agree. I got to be honest with you.
Well, it's kind of getting Frank off the sidelines and into the game.
Yeah.
And Matt had a bullet hole in his shoulder, for crying out loud. He couldn't do. Yeah, he did a lot, but he couldn't do that much.
No. And Jennifer Robin, thank you, $2 super chat. Are you guys open to reacting to Ted Lasso? I mean, we both already watched it.
We've both already seen it, and I have a very strong opinion about how it ended.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, Heather.
Go. Listen. Up until.
I'm gonna grab my water. I'm still listening to you.
Yeah, sure. Up until the point where Heather is, what was it? It was at the beginning of episode 8. Up until that point of episode 8, Heather, I thought, was a very interesting character, and her being there allowed the show to discuss the psychology of the heroes, and that made sense. Did you just drink something weird, bud? Did it taste funky? Did it taste like poison? Because it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be a tasteless poison.
I think Baby James stuffed some of his breakfast. I fill up my bottle to and he drinks water out of it. So he drinks a lot more water if he drinks from my cup. He put some of his breakfast in there. That's so gross. Because this has been down here since I came down to work this morning, and I haven't really touched it. And I didn't realize that there's banana in there. That's gross.
Well,
Sorry.
Jay's unkissable for at least a few days. Sorry, Kimberly.
That's
gross. That's gross.
Sucks.
That's gross. Jay, I'll talk. Give me the mouthwash, dude. Ugh.
Gross.
Ugh.
Gross. Oh, I lost my head. Oh, great.
Psychology of heroes, vigilantes, people using masks, who's like that Batman, the famous Batman stuff. Who, what's the mask? Is it Batman or is it Bruce? Like, these are good psychological superhero questions. We love this stuff. But then her character, really seemingly out of nowhere flipped to oh yeah, Daredevil and Muse are the same type of person. And Matt rightfully is like, well, one tried to kill you and one tried to, was actively saving you. I saved myself. Well, no, you didn't. I mean, you did shoot Muse for sure. The only reason you got that opportunity was because Daredevil flew through the window, which, by the way, was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it was.
And then you took the opportunity that was presented to you. You didn't save yourself. You had an active hand in it, but it wasn't just you. And then at the end, we never really discussed her turn or her viewpoint. And then at the end, she's like, yeah, I'll work for Wilson Fisk. But but we don't, but why? It's just, we needed a couple more scenes with her about explaining where why she's going the way she is. It's still interesting, Like I think she still gives us a good avenue to discuss things in the second season, but I want to know her motivation behind why she did what she did.
No, if I'm being honest with you, I found her character just to be a means to an end from a plot perspective. I found
That
it a
too.
little.
That too.
My only frustration with them killing Foggy and getting rid of Karen, is that we already had this awesome dynamic, and then they just threw a bunch of new characters at Matt that we had to get used to in a way that I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. We already did this. I already like really invested in this, and you're making me. Cherry was great.
Listen,
Didn't need him.
You know what? I was just about to say, yeah, Cherry's fine, but like, what did Cherry do this season?
What Foggy stuff? Foggy stuff.
Besides, saying, don't be Daredevil. Maybe don't. And that was all he did. I mean, he helped Matt out, with doing some PI stuff, but we never really saw him do that. He just showed up to be like, hey, maybe don't be Daredevil.
Also,
like, no, please be Daredevil.
I don't want to admit this to you, Lashy, but when my headset fell out, I have the audio from my headset running through the stream, and when it fell out for a second, we lost part of that. So, I am so sorry.
Was part of what?
You were muted for like just a little bit of that, just a tiny bit.
When?
Your whole Heather breakdown.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. I'm positive. Hey, MC Hog with a $2 super chat. Please react to the Murder Bot trailer. We will put it on the list. People have been asking. Sorry, Lashy. I'm reading super chats to help you forget. Adam Stanley with a $5 Australian. They've confirmed Ted Lasso season 4. Just a heads up. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, I know. And they're doing it in Kansas City, baby. That's where I'm from. Michael, 6 question. Oh, hey, Gettysburg. With a $5 super chat, the past never dies because knuckleheads like me keep bringing it up. I love the Daredevil reactions. Thank you. Oh, maybe other people didn't miss anything.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah.
Jay is the problem pro streamer. I am a pro streamer. I'm almost partner on Twitch. If you can believe that.
And you know what? I can't.
Hey!
No, we're
I'm a delight.
You're a very good streamer, Jay. We're very good at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't necessarily love the Heather stuff, but like I get it. It's more I don't understand her going to work for Fisk. Wow,
Sarah mentioned it earlier. Like she didn't earn it. They didn't earn her arc.
No. That's the only thing I think they didn't earn. Everything else is
just a couple more scenes. We only needed a couple more scenes of them discussing stuff, or her talking with at least somebody else. Or, you know what they should have done, or they could have done, is we never really had too much of a reaction from Matt's law partner to setting them up after they kind of started being together. That they could have had some more interactions with each other.
I just had a thought, Lashy, and I think this might be it.
Sure, what is it?
She may have just gotten lost in the edit, dude. If they had to reset a lot of episodes, it may have just gotten lost in the sauce.
Maybe.
Like if they redid those last 2 episodes, like that may have landed differently, that may have broke down differently. Super chat, Sarah with a $5 super chat. Just wow, watching Adam's rage for Heather slowly transferring to Jay for muting him. Vengeance. I know.
But
You'll never catch me. You'll never catch me. I'm too fast.
I mean, there's time to fix that in season 2. Like Heather can, we have some scenes of her like explaining why she is the way she is with the new, with anyone from the office now, I guess. So there's time for to fix that. But yeah, at the moment it's like, I don't. Why do you hate vigilantes? They literally have saved the world. They literally saved the world.
Yeah, it's really it's kind of tricky because. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't stopped thinking about We're the City Without Fear. Like can
I be honest, Jay? The first when he said that, I was like, that's
stupid.
That's Coast City. No, it's Coast City. Coast City is the city without fear.
No. Don't ruin this for me.
Okay?
Excuse me?
Don't you bring in...
Coast City was wiped off the map and came back
I understand.
because they are the city without fear.
But we're not... That's not where we are right now, okay? All right?
I'm just
This is the
saying,
Marvel
Jay,
Cinematic
there's another
Universe.
city without fear.
No. Why don't you talk more about Hercules or Xena Warrior Princess or Mutant X or whatever?
You know what the best part of Hercules was, Jay? Iolus. That was the best character on Hercules. Oh, and come on now, Adam. What's his for Bruce Campbell's character who jumped back and forth between Hercules and Xena, who had his own show for a second called Jack of All Trades. It did not do well.
Jeez,
it did not do well.
We built Coast City.
Yeah, they did. Wow. I haven't seen you laugh like that since I'm Hawk.
No, it's like, you know when like someone makes a joke, I'm like, man, I'm mad I didn't think of that. That was funny. That's yeah, that was should have been right in the pocket. I should have thought of that. That's awesome. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, no. Okay, no, let's go back. Cheese Moon, do I have your Cheese Moon? I'm gonna Cheese Moon. I'm gonna see your joke. You know what? No, forget it. Anyways, oh man. Reese Olson with the $5 Australian. What street level heroes or heroes would you love to see in Daredevil season 2? I'd love to see Cloak and Dagger or Luke Cage in Iron Fist.
Well, Cloak and Dagger haven't been introduced in the MCU. Because I don't believe the show that was on Hulu was in the MCU. Because the Runaways were in, they had their own show on Hulu too, and I don't think that was part of the MCU. But I mean, the Defenders minus Danny, and here's what I want the most. I want Luke. I want Misty. I want Colleen. But Colleen is my first choice. I want Colleen with her freaking light up sword of the Iron Fist. I want Colleen and Misty deserve to be in the MCU.
Yes.
Daughters of the Dragon. I'm just saying those two were awesome. They were the highlight of Iron Fist. They need to be somewhere. Here comes. Hi, bud.
For me,
Hi, bud.
I would like to see. I want to see Luke and I want to see Jessica, and I want them to fall in love. And Trish. I'm the only. I am.
Oh, Hellcat. Oh, she's in the rap, dude.
I am the only.
You're a Trish apologist, Jay?
I'm a Trish apologist. I liked that stuff. I liked the Hellcat stuff.
Listen, I didn't mind Hellcat, but it's just I feel like they didn't do her character justice in season 3. It was a little weak.
But I think, and chat has been mentioned. A couple people have mentioned this, but I think it might of any like quote unquote like of the Marvel Knights.
Mm-hmm.
I think Daredevil season 2 is the perfect place to put for Moon Knight to show up.
Ooh.
Because why have we not gotten more Moon Knight? Why the fact that we have not gotten
there's a list of why haven't we gotten more of Moon Knight? Shang-Chi
2 should have been out, and it should have been a runaway smash. It should already exist, and we should have already eaten it up and loved every second of it. What is Kate Bishop? No, I think the Kate Bishop stuff is going to go into the Young Avengers, and I'm fine with that. I'm a Trish defender too. Yes, it wasn't perfect, but that's the thing. That's the thing about the Netflix Marvel shows, and what I always said, because people are like, oh, I don't know about this, and I'm like, it's still better than most things. Like, you gotta like take the good with the bad a little bit. Just wondering if you guys are going to force yourselves not to see movies like Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four so you can react for the channel.
Yep.
That is the plan going
That's
forward.
The plan.
Thank you for the super chat, Adam.
That is the plan. That is the plan. After how much fun the Deadpool was last year, like how much fun we had doing it, and how much fun you guys had watching it, and just interacting and all the stuff, like. It's fun, man.
Speaking
It's
of
fun.
speaking of that, Lashy, do we want to talk about maybe the first half of our fun little surprises for tonight?
We can. We can do that.
We can talk about the first half of our fun surprises.
Sure. The first half being the one that was the earlier.
Yes, yes. The one talking about, we're talking about not seeing Marvel movies.
Yes.
Adam is working on it about getting it posted currently. But if you, for those of you who don't know, we have a Patreon. I mention it literally every video. The link is down below. Probably not in this one because I couldn't build it because the internet stopped. But if you go to patreon.com/previewed, you'll find our Patreon. And if you join the Illuminati tier, which is the highest tier, you get early access to our movie watch-alongs as soon as they are ready to go. And we have been very, very busy bees. And Adam is working on it, getting it posted right now. But if you this evening would like, now that it is available for VOD and should be available on just streaming proper soon, if you would like to watch the full watch-along version of Adam and I's first watch of Captain America: Brave New World, it is going to be available on the Illuminati tier of our Patreon as soon as Adam can press the button. Yeah, we have taken a new strategy with movies, since we're not seeing anything in the theaters, and doing a review because those don't get as much views as we would like. And it seems like you guys are really into watching our first reactions to things. So we are going to do our best to avoid spoilers to the best of our ability. And so you guys will be able to join the Illuminati tier of Patreon, and you can watch along with us tonight. There might be some more surprises coming later on in the stream, but that's surprise number 1, baby. Well, the first surprise was that wasn't a really surprise. You guys Discord already knew about that, but this is, yeah. And it's a really good reaction. We had a lot of fun with that one. Not a lot of people talked about that movie, which was interesting. KD15 with a $10 super chat. Thoughts on Heather agreeing to work with Fisk to spite Matt? He was already freaking her out, and him saying Karen's name in the hospital could have been the nail in the coffin. He lost her trust. I agree. It's hard to care when we just met the character, I think, is really the moral of the story. And Goofy Geek with the $5 super chat. Remember, these vigilantes have hidden identities. That lets Fisk paint them as dangerous. That's true. But hell yeah, Lashy, you're awesome.
We have to be secret because we saw what happened to Peter during Civil War. Man, the Sinister Six went after everybody he cared about. There's a reason why they got to be secret.
Yeah. But just got my Patreon email. Yeah, BT. I think we should probably move into Wheel of Time, shouldn't we? I think we should.
I can't wait until next year. Daredevil season 2 can't get here soon enough. Look forward to Matt and Frank at least kicking all the butt and taking out those the task force. And I think Vanessa dies. I think Vanessa's not going to make it.
Yeah. Well, and also, God bless a quick turnaround from them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, great. Next year, awesome. I'll be there. Like, I think that's one thing that the MCU has been missing is just momentum. And granted, I understand. Look, COVID was a mess. The strike, there was a lot that happened to ruin that momentum. It's a lot of it is out of their hands. Let's be real. But I'm into it. Am I the only one who wants a We Built This City album from Chaboys? Thanks for the $5 super chat, Terrence. We appreciate you.
You are not. You are not.
So, Wheel of Time. Jay, pull it together, man. I'm doing it! Oh, wait. No, that is from the last chat. That was from about 45 minutes ago. Well, I did. See? Anyways, I got too many chats in front of me. So, Wheel of Time, Season 3. As of right now, we have not had a confirmed Season 4, which, for this series so far, has been a little weird because like we got a season 2 confirmed out of season 1 basically immediately, and a season 3 was confirmed very shortly after season 2 dropped.
I feel like that was like all like kind of how Rings of Power was getting 5 seasons just from from launch. I think they were already kind of like scheduled out for 3 seasons of this show when they signed the stuff.
The wheels as the wheels. Yes, indeed. Good point. Just from my perspective, with Wheel of Time, as someone who has not read the books and I'm not precious about it, I'll be totally frank. I did not like the first 2 seasons of Wheel of Time. I loved our reactions to them. We had a lot of fun watching the show, but when we were talking about not doing season 3, I'll just be completely frank. That was mostly me being like, nah. If it's not going to get the views, I don't love it enough. Because, like, look, we do shows that we like that don't necessarily... Like, Cobra Kai was our show. You know what I mean? Like, those didn't do spectacularly, but we love it, so we did it. And that happens from time to time. But, like... And I said this basically, like, every week from, like, episode 2 of season 3. I would look at Lashy before we started recording, and if you're on Patreon, you probably saw this a lot, and I look at him and I go, I'm really excited for Wheel of Time. I'm really excited to watch this. Like, I'm pumped. If you had told me that this year my the show that I was most excited to watch every week was going to be Wheel of Time, I would have called you a liar. It's like completely wild. Knucklehead, will we ever consider Severance starting a week from Sunday?
Next Sunday.
A week from Sunday, we're starting Severance. It's going to be Severance Sundays. We're starting with season 1. It's coming, baby. But yeah, I truly loved this season. This season made me fall in love with characters and understand characters that I never thought I would. It fleshed out so much. I just feel like the writing got better. I feel like the production got better. Like, guys, the costuming of this show, spectacular. Like, everyone's serving looks. Other than the red stripy thing that she was wearing in that flashback, that was not it. Just true. The CG, incredible. Like, can't even.
Yeah, man.
Well,
here's the thing. The first book, The Eye of the World, is not great. And book 2 is also, I mean, it's fine, but like building a whole TV show off of, they did the best they could with the hand they were dealt, with COVID crashing in on the production, like right, towards the very end of it and stuff. It wasn't the strongest. Season 2 was still building. Like, they still, because season 1 couldn't do all it needed to do. So season 2 needed to take some of that, at least in the first few episodes, of like, here, Elaine shows up, and some other, because Elaine was in the first book. Like, there's some other new characters. Tom's gone, and he's in like the first 4 books. Or he's around a lot. Like, he just disappears in season 2. Like, so there's a lot of stuff they needed to change just because of stuff outside their control. But as they were getting towards, and the Shan Chan show up, like, as they were kind of building towards everyone fighting them at Faum, like, the season got better and better and better. And then the finale of season 2, when like the Power Rangers showed up at the end to take out the Forsaken, that not in the book because it was just Rand. And Jay, if you remember, in when everyone was chilling in the first episode of season 3, and Matt was getting the picture of him with a horn.
Yeah.
When Rand was looking at some other people's art, you saw people like him fighting in the sky. That was what happened in the book.
I see. Okay.
Somehow, like the climactic battles in book 1 and 2, and I think 3, or when it comes to Rand, all of a sudden kind of get like ramped up to a point of like, how did we get to the point where we're all like fighting like astral projections in the sky? Like, it was like a little bit too like out there and not so much grounded like the show made it.
Yeah.
Which was which was better. And now season 3 was the first time it's like, we're doing book 4, and book 4 rips. So like we got solid content. We don't have to explain anything anymore. We can just go. And they took off.
Yeah.
And they never stopped. They pedaled to the floor the entire time, and it never stopped. And it's still not. If they get a season 4, like, dude, there's so much we can just kind of like, boop, 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 like, there's some stuff. Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. It's also, it's interesting. I actually love how they cast this show now. Like, it's the kind of thing where I feel like all of them casting a lot of like kind of no name quote unquote actors in this.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the reasoning now, because it was like, cool, these kids are literally nobodies from the Two Rivers. Like, and it makes sense. But watching, and I'm seeing in the comments, people are like, oh, book 4 is like where everything crystallizes. I mean, if I'm being completely frank, it shouldn't necessarily, it shouldn't take 4 books to get good, but
Jay, the series start. When did the series start?
I
Like the
understand.
early 90s or
I
something?
understand.
Like it was a long time ago.
it's not exactly the point I make. I mean, I also, am a Dresden apologist, and it doesn't really get good until like, book 4 as well. Or, I mean, it's good-ish, but it really takes off when you meet Michael. But
What's the first time to go to the Never Never?
all that is to say, the fact, watching all of these actors on this show really start to come into their own, like from a meta perspective, watching them all get really fun acting moments and get there was some really powerful scene work in this that we haven't seen on this show to this point. Like, you really, like, I was moved to tears, and I know that doesn't mean much anymore. I know. I had a kid. My emotions are on the outside. I don't know what to tell you. Not that they were really that much in to begin with, but there were so many scenes in this that I was just like, I'm blown away at how well that they are portraying what's happening right now. And there was so much non-verbal communication in this that I feel like is really difficult to pull off. And really, the cat's getting away from you.
No. It's fine. Hi, bud. You running around? One nug?
Lord Perrin
Well
Golden
done.
Eyes, yes. Golden Eye found your weakness. The scene in the tent with Rand and Moraine in the finale is amazing. Yeah, it was incredible. Like, I cried. Like, it's just his magic mommy, and she's taking care of her dragon baby.
Look, Jay, that's this. I mean, come on, you're a parent. That's the scene that every parent hopes they have with their kid. Of they finally grow up to enough to be like, hey, I'm sorry. I understand why you did all the things that you did. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, every parent hopes they get that. Thankfully, if my mom's still here, my parents, she got that. My parents got that.
Did they?
They did. Because they were good parents. I mean, I was, a great kid. I was better than my sister, but, they still got it.
Hey, Joe Pauly with a $20 super chat.
Hey!
Whoa! This season blew me away, and I've read the books a dozen times. It was just amplified on every level. Can't wait to see more. Love your reactions too.
Thanks, Joe. 20 times. Yeah, it took me like 2 years to read all those books, man. It was long.
Yeah, it was pretty buck wild. And Kevin Lee, what's up? Thanks for being a fan. You're great. Yeah. Like, I wasn't expecting for them to humanize evil Christian Chenoweth.
No.
I was like, oh, yeah, I would have turned evil too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, you mean the only person that was nice to me when I was trying to escape with my baby was the bad guys? Yeah. And I'm even using bad guys as in quotation marks. Because, look, I think the one thing that I appreciate about the Forsaken is that they have a different term. They have a different term for themselves outside of Forsaken, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, they're the chosen.
The fact that they call themselves the Chosen and they have a different outlook on what they are doing is just such a small little nice piece of world building that I'm like, yeah, I like a bad guy when I can kind of see their point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't totally know what they're doing exactly, other than, trying to fill the world with their evil venom magic. But yeah,
that was new for this season,
dude.
It's good. Like, it's good.
She's Spider-Man, that guy's blood, in a way that the art direction of this season, like just the way that magic looks in Wheel of Time, and it didn't always, like the first season, it didn't work, but the way the magic look, like the way the weave looks in this, like in season 2 to some degree, but season 3 in particular, I was like, you understand it. You understand it. Mm-hmm. And that's hard to
Christian
pull off.
Chenoweth had the drill,
and it like kind of
and it was kind of took it the shape of when Alana had summoned the hailstorm when they were connected, and it had like multiple like layers leading up to like, holy crap, this makes a ton more sense visually than it did on, at least to me, from the page. Like, woo boy, this is nuts. This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
Hey,
pretty good.
Karen with the $5 Canadian. Moraine and Lanfear's battle was incredible. Can we talk about Elaine and Balefire? Elaine has been a badass this season. Yes, she has. I wasn't expecting to like her character so much.
Balefire erases you from the weave. So like that's why we saw the shot of the, you called it, you said temporal fireball, but it erases somebody from the weave. If it is strong enough, like it'll erase you back like through time. You never existed. So like, yeah, Balefire is big yikes.
So it is basically Ghostbusting, and to some degree.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone, if you just die, if you normally die, you get put back in the weave and your soul will eventually come back. But like Balefire, you're gone. Ugh. Like the woman who went against her dark oaths to tell Lan that Moraine was in trouble and that Lanfear was there. Like, she's like, yeah, no. Your soul's like, I dedicate my soul to make sure that you survive and that our city comes back.
That was wild.
That was wild.
Hey, and Kate, thanks for the $5 super chat. Nynaeve breaking her block was amazing. I cried. Yeah, it was awesome.
You know what it is? It's music. These things are epic in the book and they're really cool, but when you get, you just look at me, bud?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
my YouTube just my YouTube just popped out for a hot second.
No, you're fine, baby.
But when you see an actor able to show the feeling, of Nynaeve, remembering her dream kid and the lesson that she taught her, and the music kicks in.
Yeah.
Like, that's
good.
And then and someone mentioned it in I think someone mentioned it in a comment. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Nynaeve was holding back the ocean.
Yeah, man.
The ocean, and when you hold back a part of the ocean, you're actually holding back the entire ocean.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, Nynaeve is as powerful as a Forsaken. She is the most powerful Aes Sedai of the age. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, let's not fix your block. You're fine. Let's just keep you the way you are. Let's not mess with that, because now they're all in trouble.
I went back and rewatched that scene just for the music particularly, and if you really listen really close, you can hear her daughter and you can hear like the music stings, but if there's a layer of it that it's just very quiet, but it's just, we built this city. We built this city on rock.
It's in the lower register, right?
Yeah.
It's low. It's in the background. Yeah. We built this city.
Hey, and
We built
Jamie
this
Woods
city.
with the $5 super chat. Have you guys thought about watching Community? We're big. I mean, this is something we've learned and something we brought up on.
We drowned this city.
We drowned this city. We're gonna make our way into doing comedies, because for the longest time we have like kind of stayed away from doing like comedy stuff, because we've always felt like, hey, like we like to be the ones that kind of like goof around and joke, and if we're watching a comedy, like, can we goof around and joke? Is it gonna feel like we're trying to like be like we're trying to like one up the joke, or trying to I don't know, like, is it gonna tonally land? And it seems like the Peaches writ large, I said it, drink, are into it. So I think we're gonna try to find some comedies that we can do to kind of like mix it up a little bit. And
Well, I
bring
mean,
some more stuff.
I think that what has happened is we are evolving our viewpoint of what we are doing here.
Yeah.
Because the whole channel started because of spite, but also because we were comedians, and we wanted to do MST3K, but live improv, not written, just go for it and do it. And we thought that was going to be the draw of the content we're doing. We're the funny ones.
Yeah.
Other channels are the smart ones, they're knowledgeable ones, the ones with the connections, they have all this insider stuff, but there's no more things about stuff.
We're the goobers.
We're the goobers. And we thought that would be the drawing point. And it is. For a large part, it is. But then we started getting other stuff, and then like realized that like, oh, wait, us just, as someone mentioned earlier in Super Chat, it makes us, feel like we're just kind of watching along with you.
Yeah.
I was like, we should add that we should fold that into the rotation of, we don't have to try to be goobers in this one. We can just have fun and, say some things here and there, but just enjoy the content and, have a good time watching a thing. That we didn't think about that initially, and now we are. So
I'm glad to see Jay recovered from his Willow reaction. He was so faded. No, I was ill. We talked about that earlier, Art. I was not healthy. Now the reason you guys work is because you're the friends to watch shows with. Thank you. Yeah, Jeremiah, that's what we're going for. So
it's Jeremiah.
I am gonna like throw the ball in your court in a pretty spectacular fashion, and I apologize about this because we have so many Wheel of Time fans here right now. I'm actually
Yes.
This is something you started to talk to me about, but I don't know what you're talking about. So
Sure.
I kind of want to I want to hear your thoughts on what a season 4 would look like, because you started talking about this and I kind of was like, I don't know enough to know what you're talking about, but I appreciate your spirit.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know because I don't remember. I know a couple of major plot points between now and the final battle, and everything else is kind of been lost to time. I don't remember the details because there were so many Forsaken, and there were so many little skirmishes here and there, and little things that popped up here, because Suwan makes it in the books. Like, she makes it out and becomes a mentor and like does a bunch of stuff. And I mean, ultimately she does sacrifice herself in a really cool way, but like I think someone said something in a comment like that role can be filled in by another character later down the line. But there's so much that could happen between now and like the final battle. And we are season 3. This show should not be. Could it be longer? Yeah. But should it be any longer than like 6 seasons? Probably not, because shows get more expensive as they go. And as we always say, the brevity is the soul of really good content. Or I'm butchering it, but the shorter the season, the better the content usually.
Yeah.
So like if we have like
just hopping in, Mara Lee coming in with a $50 super chat, just a show of love and appreciation to you both. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mara. That's all. Thank you.
Thanks, Mara. Yeah.
That's the $50 super chat, Callie. And Ninja Theory with a $2 super chat. Season 4, episode 1. We just take tier and start rolling.
Tier and start rolling west. I mean, the thing is, there are 4 Forsaken left. There was Landfear was out, and then there was the 6 things broken. So maybe there's like 5. 5 left because Mogadine, whatever, Scary Bjork killed one.
Yeah.
So there's only like a handful left, and in the books there was like 13, and that number stayed high for a while. But if we're gonna dedicate like a last season to the final battle,
apparently
like we only have.
They've mapped for 8 seasons. That's what chat's telling us.
8 seasons. That's a lot. I don't know if they're going to get 8 seasons. That's a lot. I mean, it's probably cheaper than Game of Thrones, but still, that's still a lot. A lot.
I think they should just cannibalize Rings of Power's budget and keep moving. Because
that actually may help Rings of Power. Force them to make some choices to kind of do some, yeah. Okay, so if there's 8 seasons, I don't know, man. There's a lot to do, but there's like a couple really cool things that are happening, especially like how Rand takes the news about the White Tower. Because Rand's gonna find out about it. And Rand is not gonna be thrilled. I'm not gonna say what he does, because I think I want to see your reaction to it. But like, there's some Nannerboats crazy things as we build towards the final battle. But yeah, I don't know, 8 seasons. They're gonna have to cut some of that down. We're gonna have to cut some of that down. And I don't know why Sony. I mean, I don't know why Sony doesn't like it. Sony isn't making much, stuff that's really all that great right now. So like, take a win when you get
what
one.
We've seen from Amazon's like numbers, like the show's doing well. So like,
yeah.
It's yeah, man. It's interesting. It's also like from a reactor perspective, like we have a good idea of how people are engaging with the show just from our reaction numbers. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't. Some of the episode, like I'm gonna be honest, I thought the Two Rivers fight episode was gonna be pretty huge, and it just kind of didn't.
That could have been the way I titled it or something. There could be more things.
Yeah, but the algorithm isn't always our friend,
Sarah asked me, what am I excited for? More Wheel of Time or more Invincible? That's a hard question because they're two separate things and both have earned the respect and adoration that they get.
I'm going to be honest. I think I might be more excited for more Invincible only because if they are going to start cranking out that show at a faster clip, mm-hmm. and we're going to get like an episode, we're going to get a season of Invincible like every year, then I'm down.
Yeah, probably. Wolf asked if we're going to see any of the Rebels crew in season 2 of Andor. We will not. I do not think that the tone is so different. It's totally very different. I mean, maybe a communique here and there, possibly, but like, I don't think so. I mean, the Ghost didn't show up to the battle at the thing at Rogue One, right? But so I don't know. I would assume probably not just because of tone.
If we don't get more Wheel of Time seasons and a full story, I'll be so mad. Yeah, I'm kind of in that headspace as well. Someone asked, am I going to read the Wheel of Time books ever? Should I? And I know chat's going to say yes. I mean, I'm asking you, Adam.
I mean, if you have time, which you don't, but at some point in the future, if you have time, it is 14 books. It is a lot, and most of it is quite good.
I will say this. I mean, I love an audiobook. I mean,
oh, there you go, audiobook. Yeah.
And I got a lot of commuting time now, so I mean, I burned through Dungeon Crawler Carl, those first 7 books in like a month. So Kimberly was kind of mad that I took all of the Audible credits that month. She's like, I was saving those. I was like, for what? Donut the Cat, let's go, dude. You gotta. I can't. I'm so glad you have that on your Kindle for. I have
the first book for It's a Nook. I have yes.
You should not tell me when you start reading it, because if we're on the plane and you start reading it, like I'm just gonna be like, huh?
I'll be going through solo leveling on the plane, and then we're hopefully going immediately to sleep.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I got to figure out what I'm gonna finish on. I'm gonna actually take a look at that right now. There's some games on the Nintendo Switch that I'm probably gonna.
Oh, yeah, Switch.
Oh, I still have. Oh, this shows how much I play the Nintendo Switch. I still have Jackbox games booted up from the last.
Whoa.
That's not good. Oh, maybe I'll. Ooh, do you want to play Mario Party on the plane?
No.
Would you do that with me? No.
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 I should probably finish Pikmin 4, huh?
A Pikmin.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We shall see.
I mean, we should probably try to, fall asleep as fast as possible on the plane.
Nah.
Yay.
Let it ride, baby. Let it ride. How are you feeling about going and doing this?
I'm fine. Jay, basically, we've gotten to the point, and this is some inside baseball for everyone at home. And maybe to the surprise of no one, when we started this whole thing like 8 years ago, like I started to, think about what we were going to watch and like what could possibly happen when we would watch a show and stuff, or trailers. But I guess I think it started more like during the shows, during COVID, and then I realized that or maybe you just beat it out of me. It was like, stop thinking ahead. We are doing improv, and I know you come from a stand-up background, but this isn't stand-up. This isn't you thinking about punchlines ahead of time.
Stop writing bits.
Stop writing bits. Just be here.
Yeah.
And so eventually, I took the lesson, and I have stopped worrying about things we watch, things we do, because at this point we've done it so long that we just realized that oh no, whatever happens, we'll let the show come to us, and we'll find the places to jump in and be goobers. And sometimes there are, and it still happens. There's sometimes where an opening scene of a show is really either good and the acting's great, and there's nothing for us to really do anything because it's just this is just too good, and they're not giving us any openings for whatever reason. That's the first 3 minutes of a show may go by and we haven't really said anything yet. And I start getting we're gonna maybe, and then by the back end is just the last 20 minutes of us is just riffing and freaking out and having a great time and just yelling things and stuff like that. We always find ourselves. But yeah, at this point, Jay, I haven't even looked at the schedule. I don't want to.
Oh, I think
I'm just gonna show up and go where I'm told and have good time.
At least look at. I mean,
sure. No, I trust you. I will. But at the moment, I'm not thinking ahead of what's going to happen because it doesn't matter what happens. Okay. We're going to be there together and we're going to have a good time, and we'll ask Michael questions and we'll just do a thing. And if it fails, it fails.
If it fails, it fails. I mean, look, we reserve. That is a preview guarantee. We reserve the right to fail you. It doesn't always come out right. I mean, the streaming is the perfect example of.
Doesn't always come out right.
We're already on a second stream because the first one just straight up died on us. That's.
Yeah, I mean, it's if at this point, Jay. I mean, hell, how many of these just chatting streams have we done? A handful, right? We haven't done a ton of these, but we've done about maybe 5 or 6 at this point.
These have turned into some of my favorite things we do now.
Yes, you know why, Jay? Because we have a very loose idea of what we're doing, Lucky, and we're just chit-chatting. And we are very good at just talking to each other.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And that's all we're just going to be doing it in a different country.
Yeah.
While standing in front of or around a thing. Hey, look, a thing. I've never seen that thing before. Yeah, you have. It was in this. Oh, really? That thing? They shot this thing there? Well, some bitch.
Darkly, to answer your question about the schedule on these, we do 2 live streams a month. The first one is usually just chatting, and the second one is a live version of our podcast Fix It. Just a heads up, we're probably not going to have a fix it this month. I would imagine that next month, the first stream of the month is going to be fix it.
Yeah.
Because we have been so neck deep in this travel thing that we're going to have to. I apologize, but it's it's just kind of how it goes. Can you two record a rendition of The Hills of Tanchico? I don't remember the words.
I know. We just got to do this.
Speaking of Emily McDonald, $2. Speaking of improv game changer reaction update, I would love to do that. I don't know where that fits in, the schedule right now, but I would love to get that as a part of something.
That's Dropout, right?
Yeah, it's Dropout.
Is that the one where they're all the podiums?
Yes.
That short content keeps getting serviced to me all the time. And it's all very funny.
I think it would play really well. We just have to figure out how that would go.
As long as Sam doesn't kill us. Please don't hurt us, Sam.
Yeah, I don't want to come across like those are creators that I really respect. I really respect what they are making there, and they are making things at such a high, like they are basically doing. They're like, because we're in we're in video production, but like they're doing it at such a level that like I shudder to think we could ever aspire to, like, and I know they're in a weird space. I don't want to come across with that like we're anything but fan, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a tricky spot, but
Darkly, our streams do not happen on a schedule because we plug them in holes. Because sometimes we would do it.
What was that last
context? Yeah, plug them in holes, Jay. We take our streams, we put them in holes. The context of what I'm saying is perfectly fine. How about you grow up? Have you thought about that, Jay? Have you thought about it like that?
Look, it's 50% of the business model, the fact that we haven't done that. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, like, I mean, sometimes, we're trying to figure out when streaming and doing some fun stuff while Jay's here, for overnight when we're taping stuff. But that wouldn't have worked this week because we wanted to talk about these two shows, and these two shows weren't going to be, the videos weren't going to be out until, today. So that's why we're doing it tonight.
Dude, I'm sorry. I feel like these past couple of weeks at your place, when we get done shooting, like I'm just like asleep. Like I'm just done. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I haven't been very social with you. Like there's been nights where like we play Balatro together and like it's been fun. But like these past couple nights, I was like I didn't even say goodnight. I just went. It's just the kiddos just been a lot, and I've been really tired lately. So it's just like I've just been just crashing.
No, Jay, it's fine.
Okay.
Jay, Amanda's been gone all week shooting our movie. So like I've been, dealing with these goobers the whole time.
Yeah,
so like I'm also exhausted.
I felt bad.
Do not feel bad. Jay, do not feel bad. We are working our butts off, both personally and professionally, not gonna keeping this crazy boat afloat. I get it. Don't worry. We are cranking out stuff. We hang out all day. It's fine.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing where I was like, the Midwestern in me is like, it's like I should say goodnight. There should be some kind of, I'm like, nah, I get to go to bed. I want to go to bed. J Skull with a $5 super chat. These two knuckleheads are the only ones I sub to on Patreon when I feel like rewatching Game of Thrones, The Last of Us, or the last two Godzilla fams. They are my go-to. Heck yeah, I love that.
Yeah, thanks, J Skull. Yeah.
Hey, yo, and enter for none with $100 Mexican. Right? That's Mexican dollars?
Is that
MX,
I don't know.
I think so. Traveling, training for the amazing race. You heard it here first in chat. They are NDA silence. All the best from Tijuana. Heck yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we would fail out immediately.
Really appreciate it.
I would be an anchor on that team.
I don't think either of us will. I don't think either of us would be good at the. Brian he's watched every episode of The Amazing Race. Like I can't. There's a Patreon. Enter. It's in the intro of every. I'm not your mom, but like, click the link.
Yes. I thought. I mean, we may have mentioned this. I thought, or I said it. Amanda got a part in a new movie.
That's right. Yeah,
that is shooting in Atlanta right now. It is. She's not the star of this one. She's not the lead. She got it's what do you call it? Like a
She's a supporting. She's a supporting role.
supporting cast, supporting role. She's done some action. She has beaten up some guys and ran through some stuff, and I think she like knocked a guy out with something and took his gun. Like, so she's having a great time.
Yeah, and
but she's not the lead.
And
but,
I was the reader, and I helped taped that audition that she booked.
Oh, you did? This is the one you taped. You helped.
I feel like I also was a large part of that working out. You know?
Okay.
I feel like they understood like that. Like, oh man,
sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I do not.
I just feel like you owe me a thank you that you haven't necessarily.
I owe you a thank you.
Yeah, I think that's.
Are you sure Jay? Are you sure you're the one that did this read with her?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because Amanda and I had a whole conversation. She was like, "I'm not going to book this," and then she ended up just like the next day. She's like, "I booked it."
You know what it is? She auditioned for 2 parts in this movie, and I did the other one.
Oh, okay.
She auditioned for the mom role. She's got the aunt role in this one, which is helping the lead character. So I don't know when this movie's going to come out. I don't know if we will do it like we did with the Manhattan Prince and the PA or whatever like that. It's not a great title. I don't know. It's up to Amanda. You know what? Let's leave it up to Amanda. It's up to Amanda if we want to like do this on the channel, even because she's not the lead.
Adam Lash. Cousin Vinny
Jay?
Coming in with a $300 super chat.
Whoa!
Cousin Vinny dropping a $300 super chat. You guys bring a level of positivity along with your great content that brightens people's lives. Never forget how important you guys are. Keep crushing it. Holy mother of mercy.
Holy crap.
Dude.
Vinny, that's beyond generous. Thanks, dude. Holy crap.
Yo. I haven't even used this, but it's not even in the right spot. Now I gotta move it. 1 sec. Stand by. Throw all of the peaches in the chat for Cousin Vinny. You'll love to. Thanks, dude.
That's so kind of you, dude. Thanks.
You always roll into chat and bring the pain, my dude. In the best possible way.
God damn.
Holy crap. Look at I'm gonna be honest. Thank you for saying that. I need reminders of that. I really do. Jay can finally get that iPad now. If I can bring myself to
just get an iPad, bud.
No.
You know what? You know what this is, guys? Jay's block on getting an iPad is the same as Nynaeve's block of using the One Power.
Yeah, man.
So maybe we just have to tie an anchor around Jay and throw him in the river.
And and I'll wake up and I'll come to in the Apple store and there'll be some sweeping music, and if you really pay attention, and you can hear
James in the background babbling, right? And also,
we bought this iPad. Will that cover Jay's caffeine addiction for the week? No, not even close, man. Not even close. I poured myself an iced coffee for the stream, and Kimberly was like, "Coffee right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta talk for 2 hours. Come on now." Pathological demand avoidance? Sure. We bought this iPad as a business expense. You still have to have the money. It's not free. If it's a business expense.
Excuse me, I've declared business expense. I've declared it.
You still have to have the money.
No. Business expense means free. That's the rules of business expense.
Oh, God. But okay, well, in lieu of that exciting moment, that's wild. We should. I think it's time for. I think it's time for maybe our second surprise of the stream.
Second surprise of the stream. Okay.
And I'll read a couple super chats while you get started on that, because I know you're clicking and clacking, and I love you for it. Thank you. I know I kind of sprung this on you a little bit last minute, but I think it's fun. Super chat, Sarah with a $5 super chat. We built the city is a bit of a completely redeeming of the, reminding me of the Modine stuff. I Modine this so. Yeah, man, Modine. Modine, 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 Modine. Kimberly G, you did miss a surprise. The Illuminati tier of Patreon got the watch along of Captain America Brave New World. Our first time reaction watch along went live. The full edit of that will appear on YouTube next month. We've got to get that. We got to get it to our editing team and get that good to go. But it is indeed on YouTube. But the second surprise of the stream, and this one, I think people were kind of expecting a Captain America announcement, considering it just went to streaming. But this one, this is a property that we decided we had to get on top of because the first version of it did very, very well last week. If you want to go to join our Patreon right now, it's not below because the stream wooged out on me, but if you go to patreon.com/previewed and join the Illuminati tier, which gets all of our watch-alongs, basically the minute that we do it, you get it very, very early. If you want to go check that out, you can also, as soon as Adam gets all of the things done and presses the button, you will be able to watch the full watch-along of How to Train Your Dragon 2. That will be going live on Patreon momentarily. Thank you, Sarah, for throwing that link in the chat. I appreciate it. Hey, and Taryn McKeegage with a $20 super chat. What is y'all's opinion of these movies? Weird Science, Real Genius, War Games, Batteries Not Included, Abyss, Cocoon, Explorers, Short Circuit, Inner Space, and Manhattan Project. That is a lot.
All right, How to Train Your Dragon is up.
How to Train Your Dragon 2 is now on Patreon. People really liked our reaction to the first one, so we're like, we need to get these in the can basically immediately. That will be appearing on YouTube in May.
I can answer those. I can answer that. I can answer Taryn's thing. Weird Science was cool. I guess when I was a kid, I didn't understand all of it because it was a lot about sex.
Doesn't hold up. Some of the jokes in that do not hold up. I'm
not surprised. Real Genius was really funny because it ends with a giant popcorn thing.
Yeah.
War Games I didn't really understand.
Yo, War Games is big thumbs up. I love that movie.
Okay, great.
I think War Games should be a musical. I think they should make that one a musical.
Whoa, okay.
I think that would be really fun.
Batteries Not Included. I only saw once. I thought it. But I don't really remember it. I think the little robots were cute, but that was about it. I didn't remember the message or understand the message. I was too young. Abyss was scary. I never saw Cocoon. Explorers was my jam. I never watched Short Circuit because I was also too young. And Inner Space was awesome. I never saw the Manhattan Project either. So, yeah, some of the 80s sci-fi stuff was. No,
on, man.
I just remember it's old people in a pool. And I'm a kid. I don't want to watch old people in a pool.
Do you want to know a funny story about Cocoon?
Inner Space is so goddamn funny. Sorry.
Remember when Dune was coming out and we were like figuring out like how do we want to do a reaction to this? Like how do we want to do this? And I'm explaining all this to Kimberly, and I was like, oh, this it's a masterpiece of a movie. I'm really excited for this Dune franchise, and I'm glad they're remaking it. And Kimberly finally goes, why are you so excited about that movie? Why are they remaking that one? And I was like, well, it's Dune. It's one of the most influential sci-fi pieces of literature ever. She goes, I don't know about that. I'm like, okay, can you explain your reasoning? She's like, I don't know, Steve Gutenberg and the diabetes guy. What's so important about that? And I was like, I'm sorry. Do you think that I'm talking about the movie Cocoon? She goes, yeah, is that not Dune? She's like, oh, it's Cocoon and not Dune. And I was like, yeah, they're different. They're different.
Yeah, they're different.
I'd say they're a little different. They're a little different.
Boy, wow. Wow. Yeah, big difference.
Yeah, they're
difference.
Yeah, they're a little different. I liked Cocoon. It was fun.
What was it? Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Like, I've seen it, but like it did nothing for me. Because I think I was a kid. It was a slower movie. It didn't have lightsabers, and it's like, oh, and music's at the end. I could care less.
Yeah.
Who cares? Get out of here, aliens. But yeah, nothing. It was too. Yeah, but that was 80s. Yeah, that's 80s sci-fi. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. Well, I mean, 80s sci-fi that was a little bit more, influenced by the 70s and stuff. No action in it. So as a kid, I'm out. Bye. I'm gonna go watch Ice Pirates. Never seen Ice Pirates, but I probably would have liked it as a kid.
You see Time Bandits?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know if I remember much of it, but I remember seeing it as a kid and thoroughly enjoying it. Anyways. Whew. Well, to wrap up, I mean, I think it's 10 o'clock, so I think we've kind of...
Yeah.
Jay, do you have to force yourself to not twist your beard like that when you're filming? I assume it's a need to keep your hands busy. Yeah, I futz with it so much. I really have to. He
does.
I have to mentally not convince myself to not do it. Yo, what's up, the Dusty Wheel? Hey, and Jay Skull with the $5 super chat. Did you all see Sisu? It's pretty gritty and maybe a bit grotesque, but holy poop on a stick. Badass moments galore. I heard that one was great.
Do you remember? Yeah, there are some movies on the list of like, oh, I'd love to do that. I think Sisu is one of them, right? That's the one during World War II with the guy with his dog, right? I believe.
Yeah.
There's what was the one that recently came out that was the young boy who's mute but has Archer in his head as his eternal voice. And he goes around and hurts all the people.
Oh, yeah. I forget what that one was called.
Like that movie. Ballerina is coming up, but I think that'd probably be fun. Just because, good, intense John Wick in action. Like, stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's only so many hours in a week, my dude.
Jay, I know. It's on the list of, if we have time, that'd be great. But there's only so much time. Boy Kills World. That's it. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah.
I was working on, planning out, getting Andor out, and I'm like, we're only just two guys, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work.
There's lots of us to do. There's so much to do, so we'll never be bored. That's a good way of looking at it, right?
Sure. Yeah, man. I feel that.
It's not a never-ending mountain to climb. It's just we'll never be bored.
Yeah. See, now I'm self-conscious that I'm touching my beard the whole time. I can't help it. It's just... Well, I'm also trying to get a little bit of length going. Hey, Steve B with a $10 super chat. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Steve.
But long and the short of it, Daredevil, can't wait for season 2. What a return to form. In my opinion, Daredevil truly... I think Marvel's is coming back. I think Marvel's coming back in a big way. With that and Fantastic Four,
Yeah, we got Thunderbolts, Jay, in May. Well,
that
Thunderbolts,
too.
Yeah, I you know what? Completely forgot about Thunderbolts. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, because Dusty Wheel, favorite Forsaken and Wheel of Time. It's Lanfear.
Lanfear.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Lanfear.
Maybe for different reasons.
Yeah,
did you see her arms? Did you see her arms in that final episode? Ooh, woo, woo. Ooh. My girl works out and appreciate it. It's the shadow of the deltoid when it's kind of forms to the point over the bicep. Hot damn, she got some guns on her, baby. Sun's out, guns out. Also, the dragons are out.
Yeah, thanks for the super chat, Dusty Wheel. And
also the correct answer. Thank you.
And also, Dusty Wheel, thanks for all the shout outs you've done for us in the past. We appreciate it. The Wheel of Time community has really gathered around the reactions in a way that has been awesome. So if you're here just strictly from the Wheel of Time reactions, thank you guys for you guys really put the word out, and you guys really engaged with the content, commented a lot, sent a lot of positivity our way.
They were also very polite leading up to this season because we said we weren't sure if we were going to cover it, and they were all very polite. And I was like, "Please do, please trust us. I think you're going to like it." And they weren't Because some fandoms or people of other shows are a little pushy when they want us to cover their stuff. I won't name names. You know who you are. But the Wheel of
Wizard.
Time, the Wheel of Time crew was really always very nice and very pleasant. And it's like, we would have very much appreciate it. I think you guys really enjoy it if maybe you should watch season 3. I don't think he knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, so we love you, Wheel of Time fans, and we had a really great time with this season, and I am waiting for them to approve season 4 because I think that they have aggressively earned it. They have aggressively earned it. Are we going to be doing the Bluey minisodes? Yes, we are. We're just kind of like pumping the brakes a little bit on Bluey for a hot second, just giving it a time to breathe, and then we'll be coming back. Sarah with the $2 super chat. I can't read that, Sarah. I can't read it. But thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, I can't read Klingon, Sarah. That's very interesting.
I can't read what you said.
So weird. Interesting.
We built this channel. We built this channel on Bluey tears.
I mean,
I got recognized at the park with the kiddo from the Bluey reactions. On
really?
Instagram. Yeah. She was like, "Hey, I seen you on Instagram. You're the guy that cries at Bluey." And I go, "Yeah." Yeah. I do a lot of other stuff, but that seems to be the thing that really pops off on social media.
No, you don't. Yeah, that's about it, bud.
Yep. So that was fun. So we are going to be doing them, but
yeah, we'll be doing them. Yeah. Again, it's just at the moment, basically, Jay, my brain is like, get back from Spain and then we'll tackle the next thing. Yeah. I can't think I'm having a very hard time thinking past it.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
But we've got just a firm friendly reminder, if you just joined the stream, some fun surprises during the stream. If you want to go join go to patreon.com/previewed, join the Illuminati tier, you'll get instant access to our first time full watch along of Captain America Brave New World. We had a lot of fun with that.
By the way, we liked it.
We liked it a lot.
We really liked it. We really liked it.
We had a great time.
We had a great time watching it, yeah.
We're a lot of the conversation is like, why weren't more people talking about this? This was super duper fun. And also our reaction to How to Train Your Dragon 2. That full watch along is at the Illuminati tier as well. Those will be coming out on YouTube next month. We just got to get those through the editing minds, and they will be to your guys' very, very soon. In regards to just a couple more reminders. We're going away for a couple of weeks, but you're gonna have an episode every day from Chaboys. We're going through Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Those are fun reactions. I'm excited for you guys to see those. And also, we're starting Severance Sundays the next 2 weeks, so you guys will be getting Severance your way as well. Hi, Henry.
Henry.
Hi, cutie.
Hi, bud. Hello, bud. Are you a little monster? Are you a monster?
And also, just a friendly reminder that if you want to join the Previewed Discord, if you go to discord.gg/previewed and join our Discord server, it's the best community on the internet. The Peaches blow us away with their awesomeness all the time. If you want to go to the Discord, tomorrow we will be launching the PeachCon, the PeachCon channel for everyone to consolidate all of their fun plans, and there will be a lot of information as to the details of that event. And that's also where the first postings of we're getting some new tricks up our sleeves and some fun more things for that weekend, and updates on that will be coming soon. But yeah, you guys will have so much PeachCon information. I do apologize that it's taken as long as it has, but these kind of things take time, and I always think
it's also a lot bigger than last time, Jay.
It's
like a lot bigger than last time.
I always think it's gonna take like 2 days, and I tell chat, I'm like, it's gonna be ready tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. I just wanted I don't want anyone to be mad at me. I don't want anyone to be mad. But by the way, the amount of celebs you've seen that have seen the Bluey shorts is nuts. Greg Miller, Moana herself, even the Bluey account. Yeah, Change Comics. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, what? All I'm aware of is the Bluey account.
Oh yeah, a lot of those. I mean, some of those Bluey shorts got like multiple millions of views.
Oh, I know. They're very good. We're very good at this. But I was unaware of Moana saw it. That's cool.
Yeah.
The Moana? The Waterbender? The Water Whisperer?
Yeah, man. I still haven't actually seen Moana.
You haven't seen Moana?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, we should probably fix that.
Even I've seen Moana. I didn't see the sequel. It's on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
But why you haven't seen Moana? Hot damn. Wow.
So yeah, we've got a ton of stuff coming your guys' way. We've got even some more surprises up our sleeves on stuff that is coming your guys' way that you don't know about and I don't want to talk about.
Jay, because we literally can't. we literally cannot talk about it.
We just signed. Yeah, I think there might be an NDA. I think there's an NDA waiting for you in your email. I think I got an alert for it.
Did we possibly?
Maybe I got an email from them, but I think it might be the NDAs. But there's some fun stuff happening, and we
just got to get through Spain first, then we'll come back.
We just got to get through Spain. We just got to get through, some other stuff that we're not going to talk about right now. We got to get through PeachCon, and then we can breathe. But yeah, it's an exciting time to be a Peach, and we're so glad to have you guys as part of our community. Thank you to all the Wheel of Time people for all of your good vibrations. Yeah.
Let's hope for season 4. Let's keep the hope going there.
Yeah. Whew. All right, kiddos. I think that's it, buddy. I think we'll end it there. And
okay, sounds good.
And as should we should probably do like our normal like outro since we did our normal intro.
Okay, sure. So Jay, how would you rate our just chatting stream?
This one is getting 10 out of 10 holes that we fill. We're just filling holes.
That's all we do, Jay. We find some holes and we fill them.
Yeah, man. That's how we do.
Yeah. I also know how to dig them. I don't know if you wear that, Jay. I know how to with a post hole digger.
I know.
Very good at,
You bring it up a lot. Oh, but thank you guys so much for all the super chats. Thank you guys for all.
Thank you for all the super chats.
You know how we do the exit? Like there's more. I do the rating, and then you know how you keep.
How would you guys rate this stream?
Yeah,
but I mean, they already liked and everyone's done a very good job with all the likes. Good job with all the likes, everybody. We appreciate that.
The likes have been awesome. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
We will. I mean, all the videos, and maybe on Discord a little bit while we're in Spain. But you'll hear back from us for officially when we get back.
Yeah. The majority of the social media posting on that is going to be backdated, so it won't be as you won't be able to keep up immediately just because we don't. There's multiple different reasons for that.
And we'll have a schedule, mostly a slightly loose schedule for all the stuff that we have missed while we were gone, like Andors and Last of Us and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of there's gonna have 9 Andors to catch when we get back. So there's that.
But that you could just we finish. You're losing them.
Okay, sure, Jay.
You gotta do.
Well, Jay. We've another stream done.
Hooray! That's what I'm saying. I was waiting for it. So come on, man.
Jay, that's how we normally do these things. Remember how we do these things? We've only done 5 of them.
Yeah, man. Hooray! Oh wait, no, they're not there. Oh shoot! Wait, no. Do it. Okay, one sec. Do it again. Okay. Do it one more time. I missed it. It was behind the thing.
Sure. Well, Jay, we did it. Another Just Chatting stream.
Hooray! Yeah. Okay.
I think I got the timing down now too.
Yeah,
I give it 2 beats because it has to go to space and then back over to you. So yeah.
All right, I love you, buddy.
Professionals. I love you too, bud. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, have a spectacular rest of your night, Peaches, and I will see you tomorrow on Discord. And happy Easter if that's your vibrations, and a very happy Passover.
Oh yeah, happy egg hunting. Yeah, hunt those eggs, everybody.
Woo! All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, everybody.
Bye.